Well, hello, my beautiful gems. This is Maria from The Guided Gem, and I'm here to do a reading for my Virgos. Virgo sun, moon, and rising sign. This is going to be for the month of July. It's an important time in our lives because 2022, this is the second half of the year. So first half, and go back to the videos and listen to them, was all about making those important decisions in our life, those important changes, those crossroads that we were at. And now the second half is to act on all of those decisions that we've made, whether it was to get healthy, whether it was to change career, job, position, whether it was to end or begin a relationship. You know your story, and now it's time to live up those choices and decisions that we've made. All right, Spirit team. We have Virgo, sun, moon, and rising. What do we have for Virgo? One more, please. Thank you. It's funny. It had to come out. This was at the bottom of the deck before I started shuffling. And this is the fruit bat. And this is all about kindness. Okay, the flying fox. And if I don't know if you can see it, but there's like a bat with a fox face, which is hanging on the tree, like kind of like the Hanged Man card number 12. So kindness, and it's all about looking at things from a different perspective, all about forgiveness, forgiving the self, not being so hard on yourself. And look at that. Then we have the dolphin, which is happiness. Okay. And this is absolutely very encouraging for you guys. And then we have the honeybee. And honeybee is all about reciprocity. Okay. It's all about, if you're doing good, you're going to get good in return. If you do bad, we know all about karma, and so on and so on. So you guys know your situation, and I think the point here is to kind of reverse what you have been doing so far and looking at a different way to do certain things or be with certain people, or if you're unhappy in your relationship or if you're unhappy in your job, well, it was about taking that pause, taking a break maybe, and just seeing not if the grass is greener on the other side, but just to ask yourself deep within, am I truly happy? Right? So this was a necessary pause in all of your lives, and you guys had to go within, you had to reflect, you had to look at all of the different facets and just understand that your actions are being reciprocated here, right? So if you're going to be mean at someone, if you're going to point the finger at someone, guess what? What happens when you point? We have three fingers pointing back at ourselves, right? And you guys know all of the story in Virgos. You guys are very grounded people. You guys are very scientific people. So you already know this. I'm just reaffirming that now is that second half of the year where you really have to act on all of those reflections or choices or decisions that you've made at the first half of the year. All right, Spirit. Let's go to tarot and let's clarify deeper. Whoa. Yes. Okay. So we have the Ten of Swords. So ending things. And it was all to clarify the flying bat, the flying fox. If you notice, there's a lot of elements going on here. It's like you're inside a seashell, okay? And what happens when you put the seashell to your ear? It's all about listening. And maybe some of you are not listening, or someone was not listening to you, which I kind of, have a hard time believing that, only because, and please don't shoot me as the messenger here, the reason why I'm saying that is because Virgos, you guys already have your own convictions, okay? And if someone comes and tells you what opposite of what you already believe in, what you already believe to be true, you're not even going to entertain whatever they're saying. So if that's a true fact for you, then just understand that your message here is to kind of reflect on that a little bit and maybe open yourself up a little bit more, okay? So with the Ten of Swords here, yes, we do have a definite ending of, backstabbing, people doing things behind your back, people hurting you, like cutting things out. Maybe you cut things out and people out that were no longer serving you. And that's very, very possible. But if you were the one that were cutting people out of your life, just understand that it really hit hard for some people. Now, I'm quite sure that some of you know exactly what this means. If you've had maybe friends from a long time and you cut them out while your friends are feeling it, okay? But it was a necessary ending, right? Then we have the Knight of Cups. Maybe this is, you wanting to apologize, right? You wanting to maybe look at things from a different perspective and understand, or maybe they now heard what you were saying to them and realized that what you were saying is correct. You guys, this is a general reading, so you guys have to kind of put the energy where it belongs in your life, okay? So if you've tried to help out a friend and you told them not to be this way or that way, and they were, upset with you because, why are you being so closed-minded? Because a Virgo can be very functioning like with visors on, okay? And so you decided to cut them out because they wouldn't listen to you. And now you cut them out, and now they are feeling that loss. They're feeling that pain. For them, it feels like a betrayal, okay? But now there's someone here that does want to come in to apologize. So that's great news. Now, Virgo, if someone is coming to apologize to you and wants you back in their life, just listen to them, okay? Just listen to them. Just, give them that shoulder to lean on. And just allow them to speak, but make sure that they speak. And if they are unable to understand, and if they think they just want to pick up where they left off without, learning the lessons or, what it was that you were trying to teach them, then maybe there's still a decision that you need to make. Okay? All right. I think that's clear, and I think this message is specific for someone, but all right, let's go dolphin. Spirit, let's clarify the dolphin. Happiness. Whoa. Did you see that? It's almost like magic. It's the magician. The magician comes in to say, look, Virgos, you guys can literally manifest anything your heart desires because you guys have all the tools, you guys have all the skills, you guys have all of the knowledge that you need to manifest what it is you want. Now, once you start taking action and manifesting and putting together your plan, your idea, your new project, it's going to bring you so much happiness, okay? Maybe you're trying to birth a new business idea, or maybe you're trying to do something that, if you're working because we have to work and we have to pay the bills, you're just doing it, but are you truly enjoying it? No, maybe you're not. However, there's this one little project that you guys have had in the back of your head, and you guys want to create it, you want to manifest it. And Spirit is saying, like, you actually have all the tools to do it. So my question to you, Virgo, is what's stopping you from doing it? Right? So you need to maybe go within and ask yourself, like, why am I not doing it? Or if you're trying to manifest a certain person in your life, and you're the one that needs to apologize to them, and you're not doing it, and you need to ask yourself why. They were your happiness, they were your 10 of Cups, and you need to apologize, but something's stopping you. I think maybe it's fear, or maybe you have a hard time dealing with your emotions. Okay? And Spirit is saying, like, don't worry. You're going to do fantastic. So do what you got to do. Oh, they're never going to forgive me is what I'm hearing. And I'm here to tell you, yes. I don't know if they're going to forgive you or not, but yes, they will listen to you, and you're going to plant that seed, and you're going to say the right words, and you're going to do the right things, and you're going to have that opportunity to give them the chance to say yes or no, I forgive you. Let's give it a second try, or let's do this again. And some of you are saying, no, but I made a really, really big mistake. Okay, we all make really big mistakes. However, you guys know your story, or reverse the roles if you have to. We watch lots of TV here in the North America. We watch a lot of programs, and, we can watch the craziest of movies, and we can have empathy for even murderers on TV, and yet we won't listen to the people that have done much, much less than that. So it's something to consider. All right, Spirit, do we have any more for that dolphin? Let's clarify this dolphin. Dolphin. What else do we have? Lots of cards wanted to come out, so let's take them. So we have the Five of Coins. So there's been a loss, okay? Somebody has had a significant loss in their life. Is it a loss of a person, a business, a friend, financial loss? Okay. If you've had some sort of financial loss, just know that you can manifest to rebuild that. Okay. There's no sense in holding a grudge. Maybe you had to, settle, do a settlement situation. And yes, you lost some financial, dollars. You had to leave. You walked away with the Eight of Cups, right? And with the Four of Coins, you were holding on for dear life, but now you know that you got to drop those coins. Okay, listen. There's something that needs to be resolved here. I'm getting a whole lot of downloads here, but you have to understand, with the Knight of Cups, there's someone that is regretting it. There's someone that is feeling sad. There's someone, I don't know if it's you, Virgo, if it's your person, but somebody definitely is sad because someone walked away. Someone walked away because there was someone who did them really, really wrong. Maybe you did. I kind of feel it's your person, Virgo, but I don't know. And you did it because I'm getting for some of you that this is a psychological issue. And I think I'm touching with I'm connecting here with someone who has a lot of emotional issues. Okay, someone is really, let's call it codependent, just for the sake of this reading. But I know it's deeper than that. But I know that the person that has these emotional issues really needs a lot of help. Okay, and they were holding on to their person for dear life, not for financial reasons, not because they had a perfect life together, but because they emotionally needed this person in their life. Because without this person, there's this huge sense of feeling of abandonment is what I'm getting here. Okay, because for that person, you were the one and only. You were the one and only person for them that heard them, that understood them, that made them feel something that they were worthy of. Okay. Oh, I feel so sad in my heart. Spirit, tell me what the honeybee is for. Why is the honeybee here? Oh, moving forward. Maybe you're dealing with a Cancer. Doesn't have to be. Maybe an Aquarius or someone of any water sign, basically. So Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. But we definitely, we do have more cards. So we have the Chariot card here. So this is going to be, there's going to be victory. There's going to be fast action, fast forward movement. Okay, this is combining the two polarities between the logical mind and the emotional mind. It's all about being the mean person and the kind person, or the good cop bad cop kind of energy. But whatever's going to happen here, maybe you're going to get a whole bunch of your friends together and you're going to move forward. Some of you don't want to revisit the past or the person from the past. You guys don't want to rekindle the situation. You guys are just simply going to cut the person out of your life. And this is because they are no longer serving you. You've reached a certain level of intellect, my beautiful Virgos, that, you don't have time for petty nonsense. You don't have time for people that are so needy, that are not doing anything with their lives. You don't need to spend any more minutes with this kind of energy. Okay? And it's not to be mean. So with the honeybee here and the kindness word is literally, yes, you can move forward ahead with your life successfully and victoriously, but don't step on anyone is what I'm getting. Don't, bash them. They are who they are, and everybody has the right to be who they are, right? And we can't judge anybody because they are not like we are, it doesn't make them good or bad or better or worse. It just makes them who they are. Okay? So we have no right to judge. Correct? Okay? So you got to do what you got to do. And this is an air energy, and maybe the person cut you out of their life, and just understand that it's time for you to move forward, because even though you're going to beg and put yourself down on your knees, it's just a chapter that ended and it's time to move on. Okay? And we have the Three of Swords. And now all of a sudden my heart just broke down. It broke down into a million pieces. But this is a necessary thing that you needed to hear now, my beautiful Virgos. And again, I don't know if it's you doing the walking away or if it's the person that is walking away from you. Put yourselves where you are. I just noticed under the deck, we have the Ace of Swords, and this is the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. And I love it in this deck because this is literally having that, it's a hawk on top of the sword, and it's actually having that bird's eye view. You see clearly now. The truth is so crystal clear, and you have a very clear mind and decisions. The decisions that you've made, you have no regrets. You have no regrets whatsoever. So that is absolutely great. Okay. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to see if I can clarify a little bit deeper because I feel the message is very generic. And I think this is something that's already been done, even though there's going to be some sort of attempt to reconciliation. The only message is that you need to listen, allow them to speak up. But I feel like there's not going to be a reconciliation here. Okay. All right, Spirit. It's just because you guys have just grown into two different people. You guys have grown into a different chapter of your lives, right? So with the Strength card in the reverse, I feel like, there is someone that is angry. Okay, I'm not going to sugarcoat this. Someone is still very, very angry. Okay, and even though they're coming to apologize, they're going to do it in an angry tone. I just want you to know where that anger is coming from. It's because they're hurting, okay? And what happens? Hurt people. So just don't allow this energy to make you react in a negative way. Remember, kind words, okay? And remember, you left all this behind because you needed to find your happiness, okay? All right, Spirit, what else do we have? Virgo, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Woo! So the Page of Water, again, I feel that energy is coming with an apology, but they're coming with an angry apology. Their apology is not very, it's not very concrete, okay? There's been definitely I feel like this was a long-term relationship. Now, relationships come in so many different forms. Virgos, you know it, I know it. So whether this was a marriage commitment, a long-term friendship is seriously what I'm getting here. But there is definitely a severance to this relationship. Okay, so even though the apology is coming in, it's not a very concrete apology. Okay, all right, Spirit. What else do we have? Virgo, I'm going to say this with a lot of love. And by the way, guys, I'm clarifying it with my personal tarot deck. And this is the Elements of Life Tarot. Okay, so, Virgo, when you guys love like 1000%. You guys give it your all. Even though you're a little bit guarded, I feel it's like you're the... You're the one that leads the soldiers. Okay, if you guys are going out to war, it's like, I don't know if you can see on this card, but behind you have all the soldiers, and you're the one that led them, guided them. You were like the captain, right? And they all looked up to you. But now it feels like you've given them all the necessary tools for them to be leaders themselves, okay? And you did everything you could. And now it just feels like you're walking away like the wounded warrior. Like, listen, I did everything I could to try and help you, to give you the tools, give you the lessons of life. I tried to explain it to you. You wanted no part of it. You were still being reckless. You were still, being manipulative, and you were still trying to do whatever. And I'm done. I'm just done. I can't do this no more, is the energy I'm getting here. Okay? Hence why I feel like it's you that walked away, Virgo. With the Three of Water, people are going to say, oh, but Maria, isn't that like a third party kind of energy? I feel like someone is absolutely, filling up those cups and just wanting to just party all the time with no responsibilities, what I'm getting here. Okay. Is it third party? Could be. Is it because, no one was serious, the person was not serious enough and just was being reckless, is what I'm getting here. Just reckless. And this recklessness kind of broke up a happy relationship, a happy home, a happy family. Okay. Now, yes, there might have been a third party situation, but I don't think that that is the main issue. And even if they were to come to apologize, it meant nothing. It didn't mean anything. It's not that. I don't feel like it's that here for this person that I'm connecting with, but I just feel that it's a person that's quite irresponsible, period. Okay. I'm going to leave it at that because these are general readings. It's hard to really, for me to bring in like a lot of energies at once. I could, but then it would be a long reading. Spirit, why is the Three of Swords? We have the Eight of Wind, Eight of Swords in the reverse. We have the 10 of Fire, which is the 10 of Wands. And look at this person. Look at the load that they are carrying. Okay. I believe for you, my beautiful Virgos, you have released this stress. You have released this person from your life because it was just too much of a burden for you. Okay. And even if you do forgive them, there is no way that you're going back. There's no way that you're going back to this. You're just running as far as you can from this energy because you just don't need this in your life anymore. You've grown out of this energy. Okay. And the Three of Earth. So the Three of Earth is, it's funny, eh? We have 3. So you might be seeing synchronicities, but I'm also, and 3. So we have 3 threes on the board here. But I'm also seeing like with the Three of Earth, maybe there was a third party and maybe, maybe I'm feeling that I'm also connecting with someone that just wanted to have an open relationship. And I feel like you've passed that stage and your person, even though they're trying, they are not really ready to cut that part out of their life. So I feel like you had to walk away because you are ready to have a serious relationship. You really want a family. You probably want children. And this person is not ready for that. Okay. Now, there's no gender in tarot, so I really can't tell you who's who here. But I feel like you just want to move on and you want to build the life that you want and leave the people, allow them to live the life the way they want to live it without any animosity. So there is some sort of forgiveness here. But there's no going back is what I'm saying. Okay, well, I hope this message got to whoever needed to hear it. Obviously, it had to come out, but I will leave you with some advice from Spirit. And for, these readings, I'm doing the Archangel Power Tarot cards. And just because I feel like a lot of people need it and the messages that have been coming out so far for the other signs have been very powerful. So stay tuned, Virgo. I'm going to give you your advice from Spirit. Spirit, what is the advice for Virgo going through this situation regarding this reading, please? Virgo, Sun, Moon, and Rising. We have the Seven of Michael. Whoa, okay, lots of cards. We are taking them. When Spirit says yes, we take them. Okay, Seven of Michael. This is like my Seven of Swords, and everybody knows that listens to my reading knows that the Seven of Swords is literally the worst card in the deck for me. But so the Seven of Michael is literally saying there is a better course of action available to you. Working alone may not be the best answer. Review the details. So here we go, the Three of Earth. There's some sort of collaboration that is needed. And it feels like you were doing all of the work. Okay? And the person that, just wanted to party and have open relationships, it was too much of a burden for you. So I think this is why you had to let this go. And you know what? It was fun for a while because, you were open to it at a certain point. Okay? But you are not open to it now. Okay? So we have the Page of Ariel, and this is saying reliable, clever, educated, balanced. An excellent opportunity will be offered to you, scholarship or the pursuit of education. Time to get to work. I'm feeling with this energy, I think that you are leaving behind what no longer serves you. If there was a loss of money, I think you are now ready to make applications, go elsewhere to get that career, that job that is going to give you that satisfaction, that happiness. Because I feel like where you are now, you're just doing it just to pay your bills. And Spirit is saying that just keep doing what you're doing because you do have the knowledge, the tools, and everything you need to go after your endeavors that will make you happy. And if it's to start a business, maybe you're looking for a loan, you'll have a message that will give you that opportunity. Then we have the Queen of Raphael. So kind, understanding, giving, and psychic. So follow your heart and, for happiness. A love of home and family, trustworthy psychic information. Now, I don't know if you're going to see a psychic personally, and I don't know if you believe in any of this stuff, but I do know one thing. There is a message for you here, Virgo, and I don't know if you're going to take it to face value, but if you do, then trust it. Okay, just trust it and move forward. Just trust in yourself and just believe in who you are. There's no point in having any argument or non-forgiveness here. Just forgive the past. It was great while it lasted, but now it's time to move forward. Okay? And that's fine. Okay, and then we have the Epiphany card, Archangel Raziel. Joy through spiritual growth. Be a light to others. Answers that come through meditation. This for me is really, really powerful. This is just simply telling me that if you, Virgo, wanted to start a spiritual practice, and maybe that's what it is for some of you. Some of you want to go into spirituality and your person is not supporting you. They don't believe you. And sometimes, Virgo, I think you guys can be a little bit like that. Unless it's scientifically proven, you guys are not a believer, which is fine. And this is why the person needs to respect you. And they need to respect how you think and how your mind works. Okay? If you're not open to spirituality and the person that you're with is into spirituality, well, you just got to let the person go without anger, without guilt, without, resentment. You need to let them go and wish them well. And you move on with your life, even though it hurts. Okay? This is how we grow. This is how we mature. Okay? Well, there you have it, my beautiful Virgos. And I hope you enjoyed this reading. And until the next reading, I'm sending you love and light.